Good day, speakers, valued stakeholders, ladies and gentlemen. It is my privilege to discuss this new product of the NTA, the Record of Achievement, and how you may access it. What is the Record of Achievement? Well, the ROA is a competency-based transcript. It shows all the certification attained by the graduates through competency-based training. In other words, it shows the graduates' demonstrated ability. The ROA lists all the Trinidad and Tobago National Vocational Qualifications, the TTNVQ, and the Caribbean Vocational Qualifications, the CVQ, attained by the graduates at the various institutions. It also shows the certification attained through prior learning and assessment recognition, PLAR. So the experience gained through on-the-job training and experience will be recognized and listed on the Record of Achievement. The ROA can be accessed on the TVET Control Center, which is the NTA's online database. Upon accessing the ROA on the TVET Control Center, the candidates will be able to provide feedback on the programs that they have pursued, thus giving them an opportunity to participate in a structured feedback system. This information will be used to inform program development. The Record of Achievement shows the candidate's name and their unique number. There's a summary statement that says that the transcript shows the full qualifications and units awarded to the candidate. You will see the type of qualifications attained, whether a TTNVQ or CVQ. Also, the qualifications by occupational area will be listed. In this sample, it is building construction drafting, fabrication, and customer service. The level of the qualification is also stated. You will also be able to see the institution where the graduates pursued the program. It is possible for a candidate to begin a program at one institution and complete the full qualification at another institution. So the institution where the graduate attained the full award will be indicated. And finally, the date the award was given, whether it was a unit award or full award, will be stated. The second part of the ROA shows the qualifications attained clustered by sectors. So in this sample, the three qualifications fall into the construction, business services, communication, ICT, and engineering sectors. The ROA, when downloaded, will have a timestamp. The Record of Achievement is available to the graduates in two forms. The first is where they can go directly onto the Record of Achievement platform and download it. This will be in a PDF format, and the candidates are able to save it or print it or send it to an interested third party. There will be no cost attached to this version, and there will be a watermark that says unofficial copy. The second option is to request the Record of Achievement from the National Training Agency. The NTA seal will go on this copy, and the ROA will be sent directly to the employer where the graduate is seeking employment, or the training institution where the graduate is seeking enrollment. There will be a cost consideration of $150 TT per transcript. As I mentioned earlier, the Record of Achievement will provide a mechanism for feedback from the graduates. So the graduates will be required to answer some labor market information when seeking to access the Record of Achievement. The information will be in the form of a questionnaire, and there will be 5 questions in sequential order. Upon logging into one's account to access the ROA, the candidates will be prompted to respond to these questions. Questions will change from time to time. However, graduates will only be prompted to answer the question if they have changed from the last time that they accessed the ROA platform. The advantages of using this instrument is that the questions are standardized. so that the data is easy to collect and collated, thus giving real-time data. After the graduates have answered the questions, they can then proceed to the record of achievement. You will now see a demonstration on how to access the record of achievement on the TVET Control Center.
To access your record of achievement, go to ntatvcenter.org and log into your candidate account. On your candidate portal page, click Record of Achievement. Scroll down and click the Print Record of Achievement button. Your Record of Achievement PDF file will download.
What are the benefits that the graduates can derive from the record of achievement? First and foremost, it will support the graduates' job search by having their qualifications attained at the various institutions, as well as through prior learning and assessment recognition in one document. So the employers can now have a holistic view of the graduate's ability. The ROA would also encourage the graduates to take responsibility for their own development and promote lifelong learning. The ROA will display the graduates' qualifications in the various sector groupings, thus showing the broad scope of their competence. And it will also give a comprehensive list of all the training institutions that awarded those qualifications. Employers can also benefit from the record of achievement because it makes recruitment easier for them by saving on time and cost. Upon looking at the graduate's application, they will immediately see a snapshot of the graduate's qualifications. Employers can also use the record of achievement that is attached to the graduate's application when screening and shortlisting for interviews. Employers can receive a copy of the ROA directly from the NTA for their official records when selecting the candidates for the job and be assured that the record of achievement has been validated by us, so that they no longer have to dedicate resources to verify and validate several certificates awarded at various institutions. Institutions also benefit from the record of achievement when candidates are enrolling into programs at a higher level. They can obtain this competency transcript directly from the NTA. It is envisioned that the record of achievement will provide the graduates with a valuable tool when seeking to further their training, earn gainful employment, as well as engage in lifelong learning. The National Training Agency is looking forward to engaging these graduates at this new level to inform TVET decisions and to impact on a certified and competent workforce. So now that you are certified, allow the record of achievement to help you navigate through your future endeavors. So we encourage you to go onto the TVET Control Center at ntatt.org and start using the record of achievement. Good luck to all of you.